They were supposed to be going Christmas shopping, but when her boyfriend never showed up to pick her up, things escalated into like something from a horror film. It was the 30th of November 2016 in Derby. Daniel Seggie was 31 years old. He worked in a care home in Mikolova and was actually a fan of Derby County Football Club. He lived with his dad, Geoff Seggie, who was 59 years old, and the pair both had regular contact with Daniel's mum and also his younger brother. To anyone who saw Daniel out and about that day, it wouldn't seem like anything was amiss. He was doing very normal things. He went to the bank and then he went to pick up a Chinese takeaway. However, Daniel's circumstances were far from normal. Daniel was dating mum of two, Zoe. They'd known each other for years and gradually their friendship had developed into a relationship. Zoe described him as caring and said he was really good with her two boys. On the day in question, he picked up his Chinese takeaway and then was texting back and forth with Zoe and arranging to go Christmas shopping the following day. He arranged to collect her at 10 a.m. and the next day he sent her a text to say he was on the way, but he never showed up. Now obviously Zoe was a bit confused and also worried about where he could be. She started texting him asking where he was, but her texts weren't delivering and his phone was going straight to answer phone. As the day dragged on, she was just getting more and more concerned about the whereabouts of her boyfriend, so she ended up driving to his house. What she found at the property stunned her. The house was completely taped off by police. It was quite clearly a crime scene. Officers were stood around the home and were kind of reluctant to tell her what was going on. The only thing they could tell her was that they had found a body. Rumours were flying around the neighbourhood as to who this body could be. Nobody knew whether this was an accident or something more sinister had happened. It transpired that there had been a murder, and the victim was Daniel's dad, Geoff. He'd been absolutely brutally attacked. He'd been stabbed over 60 times and also hit with a hammer over 20 times. Now, Geoff's wife had actually been the one to contact police initially. She'd been trying to contact Geoff, as I said, although they were divorced, they were actually still quite close and did speak regularly. She'd been unable to get hold of him, and Geoff was very much a man of routine, so if he said he was going to do something, he definitely did, and he usually did the same kind of thing at the same time every day.